Good morning, I'm Dr. Mora. How may I help you?
All right, I'm Stephanie. I'm not feeling too well today, Doc.
Well, Stephanie, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I have a fever and I'm fatigued. My throat hurts, and I think my glands are swollen.
I think I might know what you have. Have you recently had a stem cell transplant or been in sexual contact with somebody infected by CMV?
No, I haven't had a stem cell transplant. Why? Why are you asking if I had a stem cell transplant?
Well, stem cells are cells that grow and develop into many different cells throughout the body in growth and development. When stem cells divide, they could either stay as stem cells or transfer to be other type of cells throughout the body, like blood cell or brain cell. They are crucial in cancer patients because during chemotherapy, it wipes out most cells needed for normal bodily functions, and stem cells can develop into those cells that were removed.
Well, that's very interesting, but I never had cancer or a stem cell transplant. I may have come into contact with someone with CMV. What is it?
Here, let me show you. Cytamegalovirus is a virus that infects people of all ages. A virus is an infectious particle incapable of replicating outside a cell, consisting of an RNA or DNA genome surrounded by a protein coat and, for some viruses, a membranous envelope. These viruses inject their DNA from bacteriophages into the cell to infect it. CMV includes the symptoms you have mentioned, like a fever and sore throat, but also could lead to mononucleosis or hepatitis due to bodily fluid contact. There's a high risk for children to be infected. Also, a common way to be infected by CMV is through stem cell transplant, which is necessary to do for cancer patients about to participate in chemotherapy.
Am I okay? Am I dying? Is there a cure to this?
Don't be too concerned. You basically have a type of herpes virus. CMV is one of the most common infections in the world, and it's said that over 50% of the United States population has this. This is incurable. But there is a possible way to treat this, though I feel like it's unnecessary.
I'll do anything. I can't believe I have herpes. What's your best suggestion for the treatment?
There was a study that involved 565 patients from all over the world that endorsed stem cell transplant that had already had the cytomegalovirus. This involved comparing the placebo with a drug called letermovir. The result of this is that 5% more of the people who actually took the drug survive rather than the people with the placebo group. Letermovir is currently the most effective drug to treat and prevent CMV, and I do suggest that you give it a try.
Wow, that's amazing. How does it reduce the CMV in my body?
Well, letermovir works a bit differently than other tested drugs. It blocks the DNA polymerase, which is an enzyme that catalyzes the elongation of a new DNA, which is necessary for the virus to duplicate their DNA. This prevents the CMV virus from infecting cells, and in result, the virus is decreased.
This is so helpful, thank you. If you could, I would love a prescription of this medicine. Are there any ways to prevent this from being spread to anyone else? Are there any side effects?
Well, all I can say is avoid sharing your body fluids with others. This is the easiest way to spread the disease. There are some mild side effects to be exact. You can experience nausea, vomiting, some swelling. If you have unusual or extreme side effects, please make sure to contact me as soon as possible.
Thank you so much for your help, doctor. Hopefully I get this better soon.